we're gonna do something stupid. Not stupid. We think it's a great investment. What are we doing, Doug, now?
Going to buy a lottery ticket sleeve.
A whole roll.
$30 tickets.
I don't want to see this on camera.
Buy a whole roll and maybe get rich. I don't know if Ant's going in on it, but if he wins, we're not splitting it with him.
Yeah, he's not getting nothing.
All right, so I don't think we could drink and gamble on YouTube anymore. So if you guys would like to see us scratch this whole book off, I will try to film the whole thing.
Patreon.
Probably just film the whole thing, let it roll. $50, $10 tickets. We'll be drinking and gambling. So I don't think I could do that on YouTube. So if you guys want to check it out, it'll be in my Patreon below. I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but if you guys are curious and want to see, me, Ant, and Dagnell went in on it. So us three, and we will see what happens. Maybe we'll be rich and be a man. We fucking rich. Check out the Patreon. It should be fun. What is up, guys? Today, I got a package that I've been waiting on. So I'm excited to put it on because it'll finalize a lot of things, such as all of the suspension components that I put on the vehicle. The brakes and everything will come together today, which is nice. I could test fit the wheels and maybe put it on the ground. With that being said, I'm sure you guys know what it is. Wanted to shop around with some coils, try something a little different, because I have the BCs on the 13. The DRs, it's been a very long time. Very good. They're brand new, just dusty. Anyways, got those. I've had these coils before. I got them when they were still pretty decent, but not that good. Here we have some PBM coilovers. I was gonna go with HCAS, but HCAS, they're not really a stance friendly kind of coilover. They sell the top hats you could get and switch them for the camber adjustment, but that's like $1,800. And if I was gonna do that, then you could go 326 for like a couple hundred, but you guys know the deal. These coils aren't like the end all for this car. Probably rock coils for season and then switch it up. But to get the car on the ground and rolling, felt like this was good. These are 12K in the front and 8K in the rear. All right, let's get a front first, because that's what we're gonna do first. Tripod maybe? Yeah, let's get the tripod. All right, let's see if we got a front. I thought they were gold. So these were 1,200, I think. All right, they give you a good amount of adjustment. Hopefully my camera's focusing. Pretty nice. Not bad. My old ones, I drilled these out because camber gang, you know. Let's open the other one and get to it.
World Archives.
This is not the end suspension for this car, like I was saying. This is just temporary, and yeah, everything will be great. Everything will be great. All right, so I'm not gonna tighten these all the way right now because it's scary. New, and we have the old ones. Old. And I ordered new tires. They didn't age so well. They're very old. Coils, super long. Let's put this stuff together. These things are so hurt. See how I hone the holes out to like give me more adjustment. Camber all the way maxed. As much as my top of my strut tower will allow me to before it hits. Yeah. Big upgrade. These things are so old and so used and abused. All right, let's throw these in. Something like that. Money. So the coils are all tightened up. The brakes are tight. I did not, however, adjust the camber. I want to put the wheel on it just to see where it is because I think it's 0 degrees now. Put the brakes back on this side. Don't mind the rotor. Probably should have got new ones, but these ones are pretty mint. They're just, once they spin and they'll get worn in, whatever. But yeah, let's put the wheel on this side. It's gonna look nuts, I promise. I don't know if you seen a few videos ago, ball joints. I had a ball joint situation, messed up the S14 control arms, the lowers, and it totaled it. So Jimmy had a set of S13 ones extended to 50 mils because the 14 ones I believe are 25 mils longer than the S13 ones. So essentially these are 25 mil extended over S14, if that made any sense. So it's gonna bring the wheel out a lot. Some adjustment will be needed. So before you start screaming at your computers, oh, all the camber, I'm gonna see if I can work with it. If not, I'll just get 13 ones or spend the ridiculous amount on 14 ones because you can't buy them new. I think they're like $300 a piece versus $30 a piece for S13 ones. But anyways, let's put the wheel on. Tires are coming, by the way, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That's a good amount. That is a good amount of poke. We got a millimeter smaller spacer, but that ain't gonna do too much now, is it? Damn. Hello. All right. Minor adjustment will be needed. Jeesh. Look how bad these tires are, by the way. It's crazy. We're gonna now adjust the camber and see if something magical happens. But it's got new coils and tidied up everything. Suspension is almost done. You gotta put the rears on, but then we should be good. Brakes are on, rebuilt, new brake lines, new brake master, and yeah, suspension, big check. Gotta tighten it all up, adjust it all properly, but I'm not an alignment guy, so I'll just tighten it and eyeball it. I'm excited to get this thing on the ground. Well, let's play with the camber and then see what happens. All right, well, the camber's fully maxed out, as you guys can see. I scraped this. I'm not stoked about it, but hey, it is what it is. It's not gonna fit. It has kind of a lot of angle though. Oh man, look how close that gets. Oh. And to the tub. It's kind of really tight. That's another issue. Put the rear coil in. This isn't a coil install video, so I'm not going to show you every step on how to do coils on your S chassis. It's never easy. I'm gonna make it work. All right. So this is it with no camber, and obviously it pokes way too much, but it's still with the camber adjusted all the way. Don't mind the alignment.
Just had to be a hot boy, Donnie.
That ain't gonna work.
Let's get you some Origin 55 mil overs.
That could be an option.
Or, hear me out, hear me out.
What are we doing?
You're gonna hate this idea.
What is it?
So you could take.
I don't want to run the S13 lowers.
No, okay, I get it, I get it. It's just an idea. Right?
Okay, let's hear it.
So, equips suck because they're all low disc, right? So you can't fit a big brake. To space everything up. What you can do is you can take your front wheels, put them in the back. And then
relip them.
And relip just
no. That sucks, bruh. You don't think that'll work? You didn't see it.
I have not.
The springs are stiff. They're 12K springs. Raise it up.
Okay.
Raise it up.
12K springs on an RB25. So
Yeah. It's not gonna help enough. Don't think that's gonna rub? Will rub?
Yeah, it's gonna fucking rub. What are you?
No, it will.
Out of the garage for the first time, your first test shop, you're so excited.
This side looks fucking worse.
That's no camber.
You're gonna pull out of the garage so excited for your first test drive, and you're gonna
Taco.
your fender, and you're gonna cry. Everyone's gonna cry. I'll cry if you do that.
It's only 25 mils extended though, isn't it?
Yeah, get the S13.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, Deej, right? Let's take your lower ball joint out. Just pop it off the knuckle and see if swinging your coil over in, or swinging your whole knuckle in, simulating shorter lowers, corrects the fitment, because it might. How's the time?
It doesn't even look like you bent the cotter pin.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Not that shitty then. Let's do it. Come on.
Really?
I'll put a jack under that.
What? What's that look for?
You didn't even bend the cotter pin.
No, I didn't.
Okay, get me some needle nose.
Alright, time to clock into my second job.
Either way. Pretty inefficient.
Another option is to do what I did here.
Relip your wheels?
Nope.
What, you want 14 degrees of camber?
8.
Yeah.
It's already at 8.
It's very tight.
Oh, because you're slave bar, right? Alright, so hear me out, alright?
Yeah.
That is with your current lower, right? So here's the thing. It'll take away camber, but since it's taking away from the bottom, it's taking away the track width, right? So you'll lose camber, but it's gonna swing the whole wheel in.
Which could be...
Which is good. So you lose camber and you fucking get fitment.
Gonna hit the wheel?
On the rotor.
Oh, you got your...
But did it go in at all?
What did what go in?
Oh yeah. There we go. See? What? It kind of fits. Better, right? Right there?
Yeah.
Like right there. And that would be, it looks like you'd have to lower it another, or shorten your arm like an inch.
An inch?
Yeah.
Saga continues with lowers. So this is a 14-1. 13-1 extended an inch.
And some change.
50 mil?
40 mils.
40 mils.
Yeah. And then this is a stock S13 lower. It's the only difference between 13 and 14 is the 14 is like 11 mils longer, 15 mils longer, something like that. And then the ball joint's different. So by putting a 13 in it, we're kind of fucking up his track width. We're making his track width smaller, so we might have a little less clearance on the rail. So we're gonna have a little less clearance on the rail, right, on turning wise. Well, I think you'd rather sacrifice turning ratio on rail than fender, probably, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Either way, this car could be half useless, but
it's already pretty useless, so I mean.
Being pretty hurts, Donald. Being pretty hurts.
Yeah,
The ball joint's different, but it will like kind of slip in.
It just won't seat.
So we just won't seat. So we could use it as like a reference. Actually, that fucking fits in pretty good.
You think?
I'm not saying run it, but
Run it. The S13 lower off. Basically reversed everything that we did, but that will not work because it pushes the wheel too much in and it interferes with everything with that. So I'm gonna have to make do and try. Fucking everything is hitting. Gotta raise the car a bit, but I gotta bring these to Johnny. Ordered these radium fittings for the valve cover, but they're too big. They are intended for the intake, to go into the intake. They fit in there. So Johnny has to put this in his mill and mill it down so it'll fit.
That's an intake valve cover, and he has to put that in the lathe. Nothing fucking fits. I said nothing fucking fits for you.
Nothing. Yeah.
You know what? Really?
I was saying this yesterday. I have to always buy two.
Yeah.
You don't be reading the description, you gotta read it.
And it says you don't read the descriptions, and you have to read the descriptions.
Video is probably useless. Putting the coils in.
Not more or less than any other video.
Exactly. So it's perfect. It'll work. They do look good. Good for the time being. I'll probably just raise the car up, put it on the ground, see what other stuff is interfering, hitting. I'm gonna go give these to Johnny.
What wheel? You didn't even have these wheels when this car was stupid low.
No, they were on the wheels that my S13 was on. And that still rubbed through the apron, so it's not the wheels.
And these are worse.
No, I'd say the same, roughly the same amount of worse of bad. Looks pretty good though. Looks pretty good though. Today was not a complete waste. Put the coils on. Took this fender off because I have to trim this one. But yeah, it's coming together. Gotta situate it. How to fit this minute there. It's getting late. You guys know the deal. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. And if you guys have not checked out my Patreon, go check that out. Link will be in the description. I posted some exciting stuff that is happening and coming soon that you guys will not see unless you guys are not a Patreon. You see the videos a day before, ad-free. So stay tuned. Getting the aero back, hopefully put the car on the ground, and suspension will be done. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next one.